Hello, all you gorgeous, beautiful people out there getting slim, trying to get slim, wishing they could get slim and already got slim. I couldn't give a shit about getting slim. It is day 230 of my Mounjaro journey. And it's Happy Friday, day before Way Day, the 11th of April 2025. So guys, I've had a busy day doing nothing, if you know what I mean. Just bits and bobs today. So I had a nice little sit in the garden. Do I look dead brown? Face looks a bit pinker, doesn't it? See, I don't like putting any factors on sun creams until I've had at least 30 minutes in the sun. Especially on a day like today, so it's not like mafting hot, it's not like 27, 28 degrees where it's going to burn you straight away. And yeah, you're supposed to protect your skin, stop all the wrinkles, but it's a bit late for me trying to save me wrinkles. They are what they are, and I'm nearly 65, so I don't really give that much of a shit. But I do care about getting me vitamin D. And the trouble is, all these high-factor creams, and especially most of the time we don't get the weather to have short sleeve shorts on and things like that for your skin to be exposed. The only bit exposed is probably this part a lot of the time. And of course we're all factor 50, so how are you going to get your vitamin D? We're going to end up in a world of vitamin D deficient people, So I sometimes think about that. If you've got time in the morning, go and sit outside, have a coffee, sit in the sun for a bit, then go and put your factor 50s on and your factor wherever on your faces. That's my advice. But then I don't know what I'm talking about either, so that's just me. And it's the same with all the kids. We smother them in factor 50, don't we? And are they all going to end up vitamin D deficient? They all run around with rickets. Like back in the old days. I mean, I know a lot of things are fortified with vitamin D now, like our milk and cereals and things like that. It's because kids are deficient. So they need vitamin D added into the type of foods that they eat. Calcium and vitamin D and stuff like that. So yeah, think about that, guys. So yeah, so I sat in the garden for a bit, played with the dogs. And then I had some jobs to do online. And we're going to Flamingo Land tomorrow, which for those of you who live down south, it is a zoo and a theme park. Poor animals, I know what they have to put up with, the noise at the theme park, but yeah. So, God, it's so expensive. It's like £46 a ticket. I had a little moan about this yesterday on my other post, saying there should be some cheaper things where you can say, look, I don't mind paying 25 quid to get in, but I won't be going on any rides. And the people want rides, let them pay full price and give them a wristband. But there you go. So, yeah, do just to get in, you know what I mean, before you even start with everything else. So we will be taking our own little picnic and sandwiches and things with us, and lots of drinks. Even though we took loads last time we went, we still managed to drink them all because it was a hot day. So it looks like it's going to be a bit cloudy where Flamingo Land is, which is, it's like, well, it's Pickering, Maltby. It's kind of near the North Yorkshire Moors, round that area, so Sugar Plum. So I'm looking after my son's dog tonight, Sugar Plum. I'm going to say hello, Sugar. So this little monkey chops here, oh, she's off, is Ma Mitzi's daughter. Aren't you? I gave birth to her. I did, literally. Dragged her from the womb. No, I helped her be born along with her 4 other little siblings. Don't know how old she is now. I'm trying to think when that was. When was that? I think it was 2021, something like that. I know it was after COVID. So yeah, so she'll be 3.5 or something like that. Sounds about right. Little monkey she is. She's just not house trained at all. She's a little bugger. She's one of these Shih Tzus that likes a Shih Tzu wherever she wants. She's just one of these stubborn little buggers that very difficult to train. Or rather, my son and his missus haven't really persevered to train her. And although I have a puppy pad down in case she needs a wee, she still likes to shit on the carpet, even though she's been for a walk and had a shit. I've had the doors open into the lovely big huge garden. They've been running around like lunatics where she could have had a shit. No, she came in, shit on the carpet. Lovely. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so I did me online stuff, and then I had to go and get some petrol in the car ready for tomorrow. Well, diesel. I popped to Tesco. God, I spent a fortune. But then I did buy a bra that actually fits me, size 40E, where my previous bras are like 44 double Fs and stuff like that, and 46Es, and you know, don't even know what size they were, but they're huge. So at least I've now got 2 bras that actually fit me, which is nice. And I got Roman a big Easter egg, that was a tenner, and a t-shirt and some shorts for his Easter. So I suppose by the time you take that off, I still spent a few bob, like just buying drinks and crisps and snacky things for tomorrow. And I'm still going to be going to we have like a local sandwich shop that do really nice sandwiches. So I'm still going to be going there, probably spending at least 12 quid in there just getting our sandwiches and a couple of sausage rolls for tomorrow. Not that I'll be having a sausage roll. I would love a sausage roll. My son's saying to me, oh, get me a Cornish pasty. And I'm like, no, can't. And he's like, oh, go on, I love them. I said, so do I. I said, if I can't sit and watch you eat one of them, because I want to eat them, and I daren't. I'll end up with such bad heartburn, I know I will. I used to get heartburn off them before Mounjaro, never mind now. So I said, no, I'll get you a couple of sausage rolls, you and Roman can have them. Because me and Charlotte are like, nah. So I'll be getting a nice sandwich. And then I had to go over to Gisborough, which is about a 15-20 minute drive. Go and pick Sugar Plum up to bring her here, so that tomorrow she's not on her own all day. She'll be here with the girls for company. And I have a cat flap that she still doesn't like using, but I'll take the flap off like that. Take that bit off so she can jump in and out and go in the garden. And then my other son's going to pop round at some point in the afternoon to feed them. So yeah. So then she'll be with me for a few days now. Because there's no way I'm coming. Their house is kind of on the way to where we're going. So if I drop them off and then I had to come and get Sugar Plum and then drive back and then it's like another 40 minutes on me already hour and 20-minute drive journey, you know what I mean? Can't be doing with it. So I'll probably take her back on Sunday, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. So yeah, so kind of a busy day really. Didn't get back in till I think it was about 7, 7:15, something like that. Oh, tired. I am tired. So I need to be up nice and early in the morning because we want to try and leave about 9 o'clock. Like I say, pop the sandwich shop, go and pick them up. Try and pick them up for about 9:30, and then we should get there about 11:15, something like that. Depends on the traffic. So yeah, we shall see. So it's a nice drive over the moors. Nice drive over the moors. In fact, it's a lovely drive actually. Last time we went, halfway there, my car went into limp mode. Now, I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know what it was. All I know was there was no power in the car. And I couldn't get past 20, 30 mile an hour for some reason. And I didn't know why. And I had no idea why. And I thought, what is going on? We just need to get there because we don't want to be stuck in the middle of the moors in the middle of nowhere. So I just kept going. Anyway, we got to Flamingoland. Pulled the car into a parking spot, and then I went to move it forward a little bit more, and as I went to move it forward there was no brakes, and I thought, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? And it just, luckily there was no car in front, it just because I was creeping, it just rolled and come to its own natural stop. I was just like, oh my God. And I said, do you know what? I'm not going to let this spoil our day. I'm just going to leave the car. We'll go and enjoy our day. And when we come back, we'll cross that bridge. If we have to, we'll get somebody to come pick us up, or we'll get a taxi or whatever we need to do to get home. But let's just go and enjoy our day. Anyway, when I come back, I noticed one of the tyres was flat as a fart. I was like, oh shit, a flat tyre. So I was Googling stuff about why is my car going really slow. I was doing all the Googling. It said it sounds like it's gone into limp mode. Check your tyres, check your brake, check all these things. And sure enough, it was doing all what it was doing because I had a flat tyre, which obviously is dangerous, isn't it? It didn't feel like I had a flat tyre when I was driving. It must have just been very low. Didn't notice it getting, when we went off into Flamingo Land. It was only when I came back and I seen this big flat tyre. Pumped the tyre up. I thought, let's see if the car starts now. Anyway, it started. It revved. Got it moving, and it was fine all the way. And it never did it again, ever. So if your car ever does that, loses all its power, I thought it was going to be something to do with the turbo. At first I thought, oh God, it looks like we might have to drive home at 30 mile an hour, you know what I mean? I thought my turbo thing had gone in the car, with it being diesel. But no, apparently it was just this limp mode that it goes into if you're driving it, and it could be in danger. Learn something new every day. So hopefully we don't have any mishaps and we get there all in one piece. It's not that far. And like I said, it's a nice drive. Very up big hills and down and banks and some really nice views actually. If I think on, I might get my son to take a couple of video clips while I'm driving for me. Anyway, I've waffled enough shite. Tomorrow is weigh day. I don't know, I have no idea what I'm going to wear. I got on this morning, which I wasn't optimistic getting on at all this morning because I haven't been to the toilet for 2 days. Well, I tell a lie, I had a little rabbit dropping this morning. And yesterday I was up and out early, messed up all my routine, and I just haven't been to the toilet properly. So I'll be on the lactulose tonight, and I hope I remember to get weighed in the morning. And I think I'll do my jab when I get home tomorrow night. Yes, I'll do that. So that I can enjoy my day, enjoy my snacks and my sandwich, hopefully. Anyway, talked enough shite. See you later, guys. Hope you've all had a beautiful day in the sunshine. Love you loads.